What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Pisces 3-month overview. It doesn't matter where Pisces is at in your chart. If you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, you don't. These are just an overview of what's going on for you, what you may need to pay attention to over the next 3 months. These are timeless, so whenever you find it, there's more than likely a message. Jump into the reading screen. Give me just a second. Of course, thank you so much for likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love. It's all appreciated. I love it and appreciate you. If you're here during the live stream, please click the live chat button down below and interact with me wherever it pops up on your device. I love interacting with you guys. I love when you participate. And of course, if you are a replay rock star, I love you too. Your comments are awesome. Keep them coming. All right, let's do this. Pisces 3, nope. Princess, no. Okay, let's do this. Pisces, for the next 3 months, what does it look like? What are some overall messages that we may need to touch base on for my Pisces? Doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Pisces. For those that need the messages most, overview, 3 months. This is a deep dive, so there may be some intense messages that come out. You know me. If you don't, welcome. It's an 18 and up show. You never know what you're going to get. All right, Pisces. Okay, so we have valiant courage and wise leader. It looks like you're going to be taking control of something in your life. This is amazing. So take action with passion, and you are a beacon for others. Some of you may be moving into some sort of leadership position, taking some sort of leadership role, or moving into leadership and just having the courage to move forward in something in your life, okay? We'll see what comes out. We will see. Sagittarius energy on this already for me. So you may have Sagittarius strong in your chart, or you may be dealing with one. You are a beacon for others. You're focused on your past. Let's see what this is for Pisces over the next 3 months. Femme fatale. I like that. I wanted to show. I've never seen that picture. That's funny. Femme fatale. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So it looks like some of you may be taking... Some of you might be moving into a relationship. Let's see. Femme fatale, it doesn't matter, male or female. It's just using your nurturing side and leading from a sense of, or a place of nurturing. Prostitute. Pisces. The prostitute came out. And so did Femme fatale. I don't know what y'all are doing. Let's see. Wow. Oh, wow. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay, so you are going to be taking, and this could be in regards to, and it doesn't mean that you're a prostitute or anything like that, or you're going to be doing anything illegal. This just simply says that you are going to be taking control, taking back power, or using your some sort of control here. It's an energy of having the power, having the passion and desire to overcome things. Okay, and it's maybe your past has been challenging. Maybe you just feel like you've been out here trying to survive. And this is like, you know what? I'm no longer negotiating what I want, what I desire. I'm going to get what I want no matter what. And taking control of that and pushing through challenges. Okay. And bully highlights. These came out in the upright, so I'm going to take them. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. This is your own... overcoming your own inner voice that says, I can't get it done, I can't do it, and taking back control of yourself in order to gain that courage to move forward and take control in your life in places or with people that are necessary for you. Okay, Maybe you haven't for a while. Maybe you've just kind of sat back and let things just happen. And this is not an energy of, you know, your internal voice and what you say to yourself is the most important. Because sometimes a lot of times we discourage ourselves by saying, oh, it's never going to happen. That negative inner voice of yours is your bully. Why are you bullying yourself or gaslighting yourself when plenty of other people will do that? Do you allow that? Maybe it's time for you to take a look at what you've been telling yourself in life and in regards to taking control of things in your life that maybe you've just put by the wayside. I'll get to it when I get to it. It's a defeatist attitude that I'm feeling coming off of this, but it looks like you're going to be taking control of that, which I do like. I really do like that. I like that. It's having the courage to be the leader in your life. What's up, Smooth? How are you doing, beautiful? I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I was busy the rest of the weekend and then resting yesterday. Let's see. Tell me about this valiant courage over the next 3 months for Pisces. All right. So, some of you, this could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But this is you not taking action. There's the devil on the up. It's upended. So, these are fears. Something that's been internal. Like maybe you just haven't wanted to take action. Maybe you haven't wanted to get a new job or change jobs or your finances, whatever. This could also be in regards to relationships. I don't want a relationship or there's some sort of stability here that maybe you just haven't wanted to look at or deal with. So again, this could be 3D reality, money, jobs, career change, anything like that, or even relationship stability where nothing is moving, you're very stagnant, you're not moving forward, and a lot of that is because of what you're saying internally. And a lot of people like to think they're not negatively thinking, but they are. Because what you're doing is you're looking at this and you're having the courage to look at what you say inside of yourself and even what you speak to others. Is it negative most of the time? Oh, well, just because you're not talking shit about somebody else doesn't mean that you're not negative. You need to sit there and observe what you're thinking and what you're saying because that is holding you back. Get my book, Oh, Please Be Your Own Hero. I teach you how to get out of your own way, how to feel better, and how to manifest your best life. It is a survival guide, and we don't know until we know. Get the book, then you'll know. And these are things that I've learned along the way, and I've changed my life. This is, you don't even realize what you say to yourself. This is something, it's a skill. It has to be learned. So maybe you learned how to be negative. Maybe you grew up around bullies, or maybe you grew up with other people telling you that you couldn't get something done, you couldn't do something, you're not good enough, whatever. It's time to break out of that, because whatever this is that you're doing, these challenges, I believe it's mostly what you've been thinking and saying that holds you back from moving forward in anything. You're trying to hold the world up, or you maybe don't even realize it, but it's keeping things that you're wanting to happen at bay. Okay. Look at here. This is a leadership role. Okay. It could be in regards to a relationship that you're in, or marriage, commitment. This is life purpose as well. Following your true north, and your true north is to be a leader, but you're breaking your own heart with the things that you're saying or what you've been saying. So in order to get some kind of shift and to actually move into your life's purpose, move into a leadership role, whether that's a new organization, climbing the chain of success, climb the ladder of success, whatever it is, or becoming some sort of healer or spiritual guru, therapist, teacher, something like that, you aren't learning your lessons, or there's something that you're saying about these things inside of yourself. I can't get that job. I won't get my money. Is that you're holding yourself back by not forward facing. You're not forward facing. Okay. You're looking at the things that have gone wrong, are wrong, all kinds of situations. And even in relationships, we do this too. What are you saying about your relationship, your marriages, your commitments? I think you're committed more to bullying yourself and keeping yourself in challenge. We get used to that. We do. Been there, done that, raising both of my hands. Okay. I've done it. Been there, done that. Some of you don't even realize this, but the people excuse me. Whew. Oh, I inhaled powder. Face powder. That was horrible. I apologize. That was awful. You never know what you're going to get. It's a live show. These are things that we don't realize happen. I mean, these are things that you pick up from from childhood, from people around you, and we just carry them. We carry these kinds of things with us. My gosh, that was brutal. Oh, I used loose powder this morning, and I inhaled it. Y'all can laugh at me all you want to. It's okay. It's an 18 and up show. I'm Feather. What's up? Hey, everybody in the shadows. Remember to like, please. Subscribe, maybe. Come and say hi to me over here in chat. But we don't realize that this is the things that we take with us that keeps us held back. And this has been a challenge. No, I don't think you're a prostitute, nor will you be a prostitute. And if you are, that's your own friggin' choice. So do what you do. I ain't judging nobody. But this is... You don't intimidate others. You intimidate yourself. You're intimidated by life. You are challenged and intimidated by life, which keeps you in survival mode. And I don't care if it's money, relationships, whatever. And these are inner fears that basically keep you held back from what it is you want to change. From new relationships, from relationships changing, from your money changing, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. And if you're not willing to invest in yourself in changing this, nothing's going to change, or it'll be a slow change. So you're feeling unlucky. You're feeling like everything is weighing down upon you. Well, let me tell you something. As long as you feel like the world is on your shoulders and you're being weighed down by the world and everything that's happening to you and all of the challenges, you're going to see more of it. Why? I tell you in my book, get it. Because what you're doing is you're already telling yourself that you're defeated. You're already telling yourself you're defeated. You're bullying yourself and gaslighting yourself and saying, bah, I'm never going to get married. I'm never going to be in a commitment. I'm never going to have the money. I'm never going to whatever. And that is you psyching yourself out and keeping yourself held down or back. You're oppressing yourself. No one else has done it. And if you are in a relationship that is like that, why are you with somebody that would speak to you like that? They don't speak love into you. They don't speak love into you. They don't challenge you to be better and to do more. Moving on. You're going to get to a point. Yes, you are, because you're in the process right now, Pisces. You are in the process of uncovering this and seeing this. So you're sitting here right now in the energy over the next 3 months. You're the one that's doing yourself the injustice. You're not learning your lessons. So most of my Pisces are in a spiritual journey. These are not cross reader messages, but if you are a cross reader, you are welcome here. But I'm going to tell you, these messages are for you. Okay? If you are here cross watching, these messages, if they resonate, if it makes sense to you, it's for you, not the other person. These are messages that are meant to be for you. And what I am seeing here is you are actually in the process of reviewing this. Some of you may be going through a divorce. You may have went through a breakup. You may be going through a separation. There's so much major arcana on this, and the only thing that's not major arcana is the Six of Swords in reverse. And you're telling me I'm just sitting here waiting, watching the world go round and round. But the world ain't spinning. You're not spinning with it. I'm sitting here waiting, just watching the wheels go round and round. Who is that? The Beatles? I don't know. It's a song. I'm just sitting here waiting, watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. I think it's the Beatles, right? Whatever song that is, you may want to listen to it or read the lyrics, but what I'm feeling is you're watching the world go round and round, and you're not a part of it. You feel stagnant, you feel it held back, and you feel like nothing is changing. You know why? Because you're not listening. You're not learning some sort of lesson. Oh, I'm about to teach you what that lesson is. What's up, M. Rob? How you doing? John Lennon, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what the name of the song is, but yeah. Hey, if you're here and you were drawn here, maybe there's a message here for you too. It's always coaching and spirit. Fred knows what you need to know. Fred knows what you need to know. Fred knows what you need to hear. And I'm dropping into this energy pretty heavily right now. Here goes the drop. Here goes the kick. We're about to get deep on this, okay? So Pisces is in the process of seeing what has been hidden in regards to how you've lived, how you think, and the thought processes that you go through. This is stuff that's going on inside your head, inside your energy, inside your thought processes. So Pisces is trying to gain this perspective, okay? You could be dealing with a Libra, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Taurus, but I really feel like this is your energy, and you're screaming at me. You're screaming at me from the inside. You're screaming to get out. Some of you, you're screaming at me from the inside to break free from this. Whether it be you can't seem to get that climb of success, or you can't seem to figure out what your purpose is, or you can't get that one relationship. I just can't get that one relationship. Well, that makes sense. Moon and Pisces right next to each other. I get it. But what you're doing to yourself, you're screaming at me from the inside because you feel stuck. And if you do get any kind of movement, it may be a little shift up and down, a little bounce. Maybe you feel a little bit better, or maybe you get a little shift in money, or you may see a little change in your life, or something you may happen. But you're screaming at me from the inside like feather. I can't scream that loud, but I'm hearing it. It's, you know how when you're watching a scary movie or something, or there's a baby sleeping and you just got the baby to sleep and you're trying to walk out of the room, and then your spouse or somebody is right there at the doorway. You can't scream out loud. You scream inside because it scares shit out of you. It's like you're screaming inside because you're ready to break free. You're ready to get out. Get out. You're ready for a change. You're ready to break free. You feel like the world is on your shoulders. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. You've got so much going on, so much to do, where you just don't know where to go. Where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I supposed to head? You have no clue. Okay. But you're in the process of learning this, and these are heavy lessons. You're not learning karmic lessons here. Karma says karma is good and bad. Okay, so let's just take karma out of it, because karma is a beautiful thing. You get what you get. It's the magnetism of the universe. What you put out, you get back, that kind of thing. So let's try and break free from it's karmic. Karmic means bad. No, karmic is just it's a shift. It's energy. What you put out, you get back. What you put out, you get back. Vibrationally speaking, this is a life lesson that you've been refusing to learn. The injustices are your own, because you're not learning these lessons. You're not leveling up. You're not closing out a past cycle here. Okay. All right. You're feeling bullied, and if you are in a relationship let me just put this out there to you right now. If you are in a relationship that you feel is unhealthy, physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, I don't give a fuck. Seek help. Help is out there. Okay? If you need a counselor because of something that you've been through or traumas that you get, counseling. Seek a therapist. Because some of you may need it. Okay? Especially if you've gone through a divorce, or, some of you may be going through judicial issues, divorces, court proceedings, all of those things, okay? Whatever it is, it's like you're just screaming to be done. I'm screaming to be done. I just want to be done with this. I want to get out. Whatever that is for you, you're screaming at me here. And it's loud. Like you just don't know how to get this shift. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to get this shift. Well, let me tell you, first of all, if you have been in traumatic relationships, please seek mental health, medical, professional care, okay? Tarot is not going to assist you. Neither will life coaching. You need a professional, a medical or mental health professional that can assist you in helping you get past these mental blocks, whatever these things are, these fears, these deep fears. Okay? We can't always do that on our own. Sometimes we just need somebody to help us, and medical professionals, mental health professionals are there to assist you properly in moving through those things. Okay? That's not for everybody. That is for somebody. Okay? And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to get help. So this energy is just really, it's within yourself and your thought processes where you continually go back to the injustices. What you're doing here is you're trying to gain perspective, and you already see this. You already see it clearly, what's happened to you or your fears or whatever that's keeping you blocked. And what you do is you keep going back to unalignment. You keep coming back to, let's float right on back to the injustices. Let's think about the injustices. Let's think about what went wrong, who did me wrong. Let's sing a who did me wrong song. That is a song. It's an old song. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Okay, I don't even know who the hell sings it, but it's old. It's like old country or something. Let's roll on back here. Let's let the waves crash us right on into the who done me wrong song. And let's just play it until we cry all damn night long, okay? I ain't bashing you. That's how this energy feels. You just keep running yourself into the rocks over and over and over again, instead of saying, use the force. Use that big ass stick that you got to move your ass away from the rocks and out into the safety of the current, which will take you somewhere else. You're not getting into the flow of the universe. You're not getting into the flow. You keep running yourself back into the rocks. It's okay. We do it. Again, I'm raising my hand. I've been there, done that. All right. I do it. We do it. We all do it. Okay. But it's needing to see how you're doing this. You're bullying yourself, or you degrade yourself, demean yourself, you bully yourself, you talk shit about yourself. You think shit about yourself, and you're constantly in a negative mindset. And if you're not in a mindset about yourself, it's about everything that's ever happened to you. Thank you, Imrob. Tony Orlando. Imrob is like my trivia, my music trivia guru over here today. I appreciate you. This is you, and to be honest, you are talking shit. It's all in here that you're doing this. Well, and you keep crashing yourself into this, which keeps you out of alignment with what you truly desire, which keeps you out of alignment with the flow of the universe, getting in the current and allowing things to happen for you naturally, that is the flow. This is the flow that you're stopping. Okay? The flow of the universe, allowing the things to flow in for you, allowing things to change for you. You don't like change. You don't like change, do you? Change freaks you the hell out and panics you, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. So for those of you that are going through a separation or have gone through a breakup or a divorce, I get it. I get it. It's the next level. What do I do now? You don't like the change. None of you like the change. You're panicking yourself inside. You're panicking. Like panic attacks, nervous, scared, anxious. You don't know how to level up, or you don't know how. That's why you're screaming at me saying, I don't know how to get there. It's fears. Okay. And you know that it's your inner fears. You know that it's your fears, and that you are very emotional about this. About whatever you've got going on. Man, y'all done took me on a ride today. Boy, I'm Feather. Hey, everybody in the shadows, give me a like. Consider subscribing, maybe joining the tribe, checking out my other channels here on the YouTubes. I got to take a break here for a second because you're screaming at me, and this is sad. It's sad. It's heavy. It's not horrible. You're scared. You're panicking. Inside. You're scared. Panicked. Not really sure of what comes next, or how to get the changes, or how to get into the flow. Okay, well, if we're out here, all of these gurus are out here saying, hey, get into the flow, get into the energy. If you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. Get my book. I tell you step by step what you can. It's a whole program. It's a whole thing. I put everything together to assist you the way that I did, to get from point A to point B, to get from out of where you are to go into where you want to go, to allowing your truest desires. It's easy. It is so easy and simple. I put it all in a book, and I made it absolutely ABC. Anybody can read it. Anybody can understand it. That simple. This is you knowing you want to follow your true path. You wanting to be a leader, and you want to feel good about who you are, and you want to, you're telling me, I want certain things. I want a level of security. I want to know who I am. I want to present as a success. I want certain stuff. The link is in the description, babe. It says buy my new book, under the video. Oh, please be your own hero. It's a manifesting survival guide. Thank you for asking, by the way. It's, this is a big deal for you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana out here out of 8 cards, 9 cards. Okay, so you're telling me I want to be committed to myself, committed to my purpose. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a leader. You want to be a leader. You want to have courage. You want to have the energy to move forward in something that makes sense to you, or to at least understand who you are and where you're headed. Okay. but you keep going back to the past and these injustices. I don't care if it's from family life, childhood, relationship injustices. You're not closing the doors on these. You're not giving forgiveness to them. You're not leveling up. There is some forgiveness that you need to give to yourself for going through these things. But when you need to close a door on a chapter or chapters of life, which you're needing to do, you're basically telling me you're out of alignment with what you're wanting. Okay, and you keep coming back to this. Even if you know what you're doing, or you know where you want to head, or who you want to be with, whatever it is, you're in your mind continually going back to the challenges, to the fears, to bullying yourself, gaslighting yourself, and not taking those steps, not taking action on what it is you want. Whether it be changing your jobs, looking for a job, changing your jobs, changing your location, you lack courage to take action, and you're the one that's freaking yourself out. Thank you, Bridget. I love you. You're freaking yourself out, so you don't take action. Even when you're presented with opportunities. How many times have you done that? You're presented with opportunities. Instead of seeing opportunities as advancement or a movement forward or a gift from the universe, you look at it as an injustice, and you freak out and panic, and you panic about the change. Oh my God, I have to change. It's something that, and you go back to all of the injustices and stuff again. All right. I love you. We've done it. We do it. Okay. So, Fred, now that I am fully in this energy, and I know why you're screaming, and I also know why you keep going back to it. You're afraid of change. You're afraid to take action and be a leader in your own life. Maybe you've been married 25 years. You've raised kids. You've been a homemaker. And now all of that's changed. And you're like, now what? I don't know what to do. I've never had to work for myself. I've never had to, run my own household. Like, I've never had to pay the bills and take care of the kids. And, there was another person that was there helping. I get it. I understand. Each one of you is different, but it's almost as if you know exactly what it is you want. You're telling me I am strong. I trust and I have faith in the universe. I have faith in my spiritual team. Maybe you're Catholic or Christian, or I don't know, whatever your faith is, but you have faith and you know that it's there. But and you're not in a place of heartache and pain. So you're good. So what I told you, you're not in your emotions, even though you're not in your emotions as far as like carrying heavy weight of pain in the heart space. But you are creating an emotional disturbance within you that keeps you running back through this stuff. So it's panic and anxiety and stress that causes you to not take action. It's like any injustice or any little thing that happens, you go back through all of the shit that's ever happened and you freak yourself out, and then you put yourself in the fear mode. Okay? Instead of saying, you know what, Feather? F this. F this shit. I am not going to do this anymore. I have done this enough. I keep running myself into the rocks. I keep running myself all the way back through my childhood to everything that's ever went wrong. Everything that's ever went wrong. And I blame everything that's ever went wrong on the reason why nothing ever goes right. That is exactly correct, true, and precise. Fred is on it. Fred just got it. 11:11 on the screen, y'all. Just got it. That is fact. This is what causes you problems in your new beginnings. So some of you may get a new job and then you panic and freak out and then you leave that job. Or some of you may not be willing to take a new job because you panic and freak out because there's going to be changes involving a new job. I don't want that. I don't want that level up. I don't want that job. You keep running yourself back through this. Okay, so Fred is really wanting me. You know, I'm tired right now. Myself. This is a fact, and I'm going to tell you this. 13 is on the screen for those that were born on the 13th. Maybe you're 31. Maybe you were born on the 4th, the 1st, or the 3rd. Maybe 13 is your lucky number. Well, here's the deal. I just told Fred, I'm tired of fucking repeating this. I want to move forward into the next 3 months. This is the 3 months. This is the 3 months. Fred said, this is it. This is what you're doing. This is what the next 3 months holds for you if you can't break free from it. And I told Fred in my head, I'm tired of repeating this, to keep repeating this. They're going to drop off. They're not going to want to watch this anymore. They're not going to listen to this. He said, repetition is key. You're repeating it because they need to hear it. You need to hear that this is what you're doing, because this is what you're doing. What's up, Nilda? How you doing? This is what you're doing, and it's driving me crazy. Because when I see a challenge is an opportunity for change. But you're seeing challenges in your life, and I don't care how minute they are, how big they are, you're seeing them as misfortune and injustice. Oh, the universe hates me. I'm not making fun of you. I'm putting emphasis on this, okay? Oh, the universe hates me. Oh, everything always goes wrong. Oh, poor me. Oh, this is the shit you do. And it drives people around you nuts. Not only that, it's driving me crazy because I can't stand that weak ass shit. If that's who you are, that's fine. I've been there. But I had to get myself in a different position, in a different mindset in order to push through. Okay? When I see a challenge, I push through. But now, it's in a book. I wrote it for you, how to do it easily. And you don't have to do this way. You don't have to do life this way no more. You don't. Those of you that need counseling, please get it. Okay? If you're stuck and you're finding it hard to live life after a relationship ended or after traumas and stuff, I love you. I've had to have it myself. It's okay to get help. They will assist you in how to make proper choices. Okay? They will do that. This is a mindset shift for some of you. There are those of you that have gone through traumas and you have dealt with things, and I love you all. And you've gotten yourself to the point where fear is everything. I mean, maybe you were in an abusive relationship. I don't know, but it's almost as if you're afraid. I've been there too. You don't know what life is like outside of that kind of relationship. And it's scary. I get it. Those are the ones I'm talking about that need counseling and need therapy. There's nothing wrong with getting that assistance. It will work. It will assist you. That's what those people are trained to do, to help you get out of that blockade, help you break through those things, those fears, and overcome the challenges that go along with healing from past wounding and traumas, abusive relationships. All right? You are not a burden on anyone. You are not a problem for anyone. And some of you feel that way. But again, you're just telling yourself the same shit. You're bullying yourself. You're gaslighting yourself and you're bullying yourself. And if any of you are with people who are bullies or gaslighters, goodbye. Those need to go. Okay? They're not healthy for you. It's not healthy. It's not. Okay? You need people in your life that are going to invest in you, that are going to shore you up and secure you. But you are the first and foremost, you are the one that's got to do that for yourself. You can't rely on anybody else until you are capable of doing it yourself. So, I'm Feather, and I'm here telling you, you need to be the one that shifts this mindset for yourself moving forward. And I'm like, Fred, why are we still talking about this? Why are we still dealing with this? Because Fred is like, you need to hear it. You need to hear it. You need to get it. Pisces needs to hear it again and again and again until they understand this is what they're doing. Nobody else is doing it. Okay? Okay. All right. So, you have the faith, you have the strength, you have the power, valiant courage to look at your past and to take action on whatever it is that you're doing. Wise leader, some of you are wanting to be a teacher, a therapist, a leader, okay? But you've got to do it for yourself. And this is being strong of mind and being willing to take action when it is necessary. Because what you're telling me is over here, I keep going back and doing the same things, repetitive cycles, same things, same mindset, same. The weight of the world is on me. Nothing is going right for me. I never get anything, nothing changes. Everything stays the same. The world is out to get me. Universe hates me, blah, blah, blah. Okay? No. But if you keep running that through your head, you're going to keep getting that from the universe. Okay? So, moving forward over the next 3 months, I want to see what it is you're doing here. What it is you're repeating cycles of. I can see it. I feel it. You're screaming at me. Okay? What's up, RZ? How you doing? Hey, Angel Wings. March 13th. There you go. 13th. Okay. So you lack self-esteem. You have some self-esteem issues. You have the Emperor in reverse. So some of you, you are divorced. You are separated. You could be dealing with Aries or Taurus or have it heavily in your chart. But this is the Emperor in reverse. You're the one that's holding yourself back. You could be dealing with overly controlling people. You may be overly controlling or narcissistic. Or you're dealing with people who are overly controlling or possibly carrying narcissistic tendencies, or you have. Also, this is you lacking self-esteem. Okay? You're the one that's causing yourself problems. There's a lot of problems and struggle here. 10 of Wands. You're lacking, when the Emperor comes out, the Emperor says, and I see your energy here is the Hierophant. I know my purpose. I know what I want. I know where I'm going and I have the faith. But you don't. You don't actually execute the things that you've got in your mind, whether or not you want to be a teacher, a healer, whether or not you want a relationship. You think the worst of the worst. And you never actually take control of things. Okay? And if it's a person that you're dealing with, for some of you, like I said, You're not taking action where action is needed in regards to certain people. Again, some of you are continuing to repeat negative cycles of the past, negative cycles of certain things, and you have low self-esteem. Some of you have self-esteem, self-worth issues. You definitely lack direction, and when the Emperor is out here, you could be very negative. You are bullying yourself. You're dealing with, you're your own worst enemy here, and that causes you problems, a lot of struggle, a lot of problems. Okay. So everybody, all Pisces, it's going to resonate for you differently. Some of you, it could have been a past person that you dealt with. But it's like in relationships, some of you are repeating the same cycle with different people. You're calling in unhealthy individuals, people who lack self-esteem. What you've got going on inside of you is going to reflect in the people that you've got going on around you. Okay? Okay. Be mindful of that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. You want to, some of you may, Fred gonna get rough on me here for a sec. Shit. Some of you want a relationship so bad, you'll take anything that comes along. That's not all of you, but that's somebody that needed to hear it. All right. Some of you, a few of you want a relationship so bad that you'll take anyone that comes your way just because you need the money, because you need the support, because you feel like you need another person for stability. If you can't do it on your own, you're going to call in people that can't do it either. If you're lacking self-esteem and you keep calling in problem children, you keep calling in issues, you're the one that's doing it to yourself. Get my book. I tell you exactly how to change it. You keep causing your own problems because of how you're thinking. You don't need anybody else. You need you. And you need to be the one to take action in your own life and realize that you deserve something better than that. There's the world card. Close the fucking cycle. Learn that lesson. Whatever lesson it is. Okay? Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not seeing clearly and you're not taking decisive action. Okay? You need to see clearly what needs to be cut away, cut off, and cut out. Whether that's a person, place, or thing, but I feel most of you, it's your mindset. Okay? You aren't learning this lesson. This is the lesson that you need to learn. Okay? Shut it down. Learn the lesson. Close the cycle on the past. Thank you, Fred. Beep, beep. That was fact. Okay? And I understand, if you're challenged with the weight of the world and all of these things being a problem in your life and issues, this, that, and the other, the more you focus on them being issues, they're going to continue to be issues and they're going to cause you stress and they're going to overwhelm you. I get it. You're going to feel overwhelmed in life in general. Maybe you're trying to start your own business. Maybe you're trying to build your own empire and it doesn't seem to be working. Relationships don't work. Life don't work. They just don't work. This next 3 months is going to be dedicated to, you're going to need to be dedicated to your own growth here and shifting how you think. Closing out the cycle. Finally laying down the burdens in regards to, some of you may have had an abusive father, abusive parents, toxic childhood, traumas left, right, and center. And that may have caused you to attract more relationships like that. I don't know. Some of you truly do need some therapy, some counseling in order to get through this, okay? Others of you, you're strong and you're powerful. You know where you're headed. You know what you want. And it's all in your head. It's all a mindset shift. And if you can learn this lesson and you can shut out this chapter, then you'll get a shift. Then you'll get the wheel spinning again. You are not a victim. That's right. RZ says, I put unrealistic expectations on myself and never satisfied with my efforts. That's a problem. Because then that keeps you going back through never completing something, always being challenged, and never being satisfied. In my book, Oh, Please Be Your Own Hero, I'm pushing my book today because I think most of you may actually benefit from it. Not because it's awesome and I wrote it, but because you'll benefit from it. I'm not going to just tell you bullshit just to make you feel good. My job here in my life is to assist others in living their best lives. I set myself free to live my best life, and I am. It may not look the best to everybody else, but to me, it's a fuck lot better than it used to be. I promise you. And I'm proud of that. Every little step, every little change, every little manifestation, every one I celebrate. Because I'm doing it myself. I'm doing it using the universe. Okay? I am working with the energy of the universe and I am trusting it. And I want to see, I got a question and I'm not really sure how to ask the question just yet to get the answer for you. So Give me just a sec. It's being processed right now in my mind, because you are strong and powerful. You are courageous. You have courage. You have the Knight of Wands courage. Okay? You have leadership within you. You have the intelligence and the strength of mind and the action, or the passion and desire to get shifts, to make things happen, to go after stuff. I mean, this is like, through all the starts and stops, I keep coming back to this. You're just running yourself into the rocks again and again and again. Okay, how many times are you going to talk about the past and all the bullshit that happened and all the stuff that didn't work out and all the failed efforts till you get an actual shit? How are you going to do that? You're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep talking about it. Like, if we were to go out to lunch, I would leave. If we were to go out to lunch and we were to sit down and you were to start talking about your life and your past, I'd want to know that you're learning from it. I'd want to know that, I went through all this shit, but damn, this is what I learned from it. Yeah, I forgive them for this, but it sucked at the time, and I forgive them for this because this is what I gained from it. I mean, this is who I am. This is what I gained from it, okay? You cannot expect to be spiritual healers, teachers, leaders, none of that stuff until you've learned your lessons from the past. And you've forgiven the past, forgiven yourself, forgiven your past, and actually released this energy so that you can get a shift to move forward. Because half of you, more than half of you, probably just keep thinking about the injustices of life that's happened to you your entire life. And all you have to do to get a shift here is to put down the burdens of it. Like, it was the past. It was a relationship. It was life. But what did I learn from it? Don't hold those grudges against those people. What are you not forgiving? Who are you not forgiving? And what lessons do you need to learn to let this go? Whatever this is for you. Because you can't be a teacher or a healer or a leader if you haven't learned your lessons. Because we are the best teachers when we have those experiences and we've learned from them, so that we can teach others how to do it better. That's why I wrote the book. That's why I do what I do. So some of you, it's like, okay, you're almost there. But you got to be willing to look at what it is you've done, what you keep doing, whatever mindset you need to shift. And if it is self-esteem, I'd hope that you're not just attracting whatever to you just because you're lonely, lonesome, or need somebody. You should not be in that energy with another person. Ooh, boy. You should be willing to and have the courage to stand alone and wait until the universe provides you with the person that is very similar to you. Because you'll just call in codependent abusive relationships or toxic connections, and I don't even want to talk about that right now. I don't even want to. So let's get this shift. What does this Hierophant want to tell us? What is this Hierophant and these valiant courage and wise leader? You need to have the courage to look at what you've done and how you're thinking and what you're doing to yourself, because there's plenty of people out in this world that'll talk shit to you. But I want to know why you keep talking to you like you're a piece of shit. You dog yourself out, you demean yourself, you cut yourself down, and you actually don't say anything good about yourself or your past. I don't care if it was good or not. What did you learn from it? And have you forgiven yourself and your past and the past people? Truly, forgiveness. I do too, M. Rob. I love being alone too. This is your choice. Okay? This is your choice. And what it is this, you're not sure of your path. This is your choice. You're not sure of what it is you're wanting to do. So over the next 3 months, you're still telling me I'm unsure. This could be in regards to money, finances. This could be in regards to relationships, whatever it is. Okay? Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. What I tell you before? You're stressing yourself out. You're freaking yourself out. You don't like a change. You don't like being challenged with change. It freaks you out. It panics you. And the shift that needs to happen is from seeing things as the world being out for you, towards you, because this is what's happening, is you're not taking the opportunities that are presented to you, even though you're asking for them in whatever area of your life, okay? And you have choices, but you're not taking the choices. You're turning choices or opportunities down, or you're not even, what it is you're dissatisfied with what's manifesting for you when you're the one that's doing it with what you're thinking or feeling. You can want and desire something all you want and desire, but the things that show up for you will not be what you truly want and desire. Say you're wanting a relationship, okay? And then you call in somebody that's manipulative, or that is a cheater or a liar. Okay? Because what you've got going on vibrationally is the injustices of the past. You've been cheated on before. People are cheaters. People are liars. People manipulate. You're not holding on to the faith that somebody will actually benefit you in a relationship. Maybe you're talking about the past as far as a relationship with a business or a career. This job is shit. It's okay. Well, let's focus on what the job does for you. How does it benefit you? You need a shift in mindset here, because what you're doing is if you're taking me out to lunch and you're talking that way to me, I'm going to want to leave. I'll throw a bill down and I will leave, because I'm not going to sit around somebody who is continuously negatively speaking to me about themselves. If you can't turn it around for yourself in a positive way, and I know some of you have gone through a lot of shit, but if you can't learn from those experiences and actually stop talking about the past in a negative way, you're going to keep doing the same things over and over. And I love you. I want y'all to get a shift. The fact of the matter is, over the next 3 months, is if you continually do this, you think these thoughts, you bully yourself, or you continually run yourself back through those rocks of injustices, people who've mistreated you, the way my family raised me, the way that we grew up, the blah. Look, I'm tired of the negative bullshit. You're screaming to get out. You're screaming for a change. Energetically, you're screaming at me. I am hearing it. Like, if you could go out into the middle of nowhere, you would probably scream as loud as you possibly could, just to get a release. And you're the only one doing it, because you're caught inside your mind with what's happened to you. So if we were to go to lunch and we were to have a conversation, and I say, hey, tell me about your life. How'd you grow up? What did you learn from it? What was the worst things that happened to you? What was the worst relationships? What did you learn from it? How do you feel about it now? What would you say? How do you feel about yourself? What kind of person are you? Who are you? Answer those questions for yourself. Maybe get a notebook and write it down. Because there's some Pisces that you are natural leaders. You're wise. You're strong. You're capable of independence. Some of you are healers and teachers. Some of you are therapists. Some of you are in a position of leadership. But it's actually, you're not seeing the benefit. Okay? You're not seeing the benefits of your life right now and moving forward. You keep running yourself back to the past in regards to everything. Whether it is, and we all do it. Humans do it. That is what we typically do. We run back to the things that hurt us, the things that happened, the things that did us wrong song. Okay? Who done me wrong song? Who done me wrong song? What done me wrong song? And you don't want to repeat those cycles, but what it is it's okay to want better and to desire better, but you're holding on so tightly to the fears of the shit that's happened to you, you're going to continually manifest the things you're afraid of. That's why releasing this, looking at it, releasing it, and forgiving this, forgiving yourself, and forgiving these situations is necessary for you to get a shift. Okay? Because that's what this is. Temperance and the Empress. Temperance and the Empress. Try and say that 5 times fast. Temperance, Empress. Temperance, Empress. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Temperance and Empress. This is healing energies. You need to heal and balance yourself, your emotions, forgiveness, deep healing in the heart center in order to get your manifestations and your abundance and fulfillment. Okay? Because what you're doing here is you're healing the fact that you're manifesting negative shit to you, and you're going to continue it until you heal this situation and you start manifesting from love. This is the opposite of the Emperor in reverse. This is your energy currently that cycle needs to close out on. Some of you may be very negative. Some of you may be carrying narcissistic tendencies yourself. Some of you are very cold. You're very callous. You're very controlling, or you're trying to control things way too much because of something that's happened to you in the past. You're trying to control things because you're afraid of change. I get it. The universe is trying to get you into the flow so that it can bring you things that you're desiring. And you're fighting it tooth and nail. You're fighting it by continually thinking about negative shit, talking bad about yourself, or bashing the universe for the shit that it does for you. The universe provides. You're a magnet. What you attract to you comes from within yourself. The energy you got going on. Not what you're wanting and desiring, but how you're feeling. If you're afraid, if you're scared, if you're nervous, if you're overly controlling, you're going to attract those kinds of things to you. Things that are in a negative state, and then you're not going to be happy because it's not what you want. Think about where you're at, and how you feel, and what you got going on here, okay? Because it's all coming back to you in the same way. Once you release this and you close this chapter down, a healing happens, a forgiveness, a balance happens, which allows you to get into a place of self-discovery, self-love, self-esteem, self-respect, self-care. That's the shift that needs to happen here. And it's all within yourself, Pisces, because you're manifesting, you're negatively manipulating the energy of the universe. You are working with the universe, whether you know it or not. But you're working from a place of trying to control things so much, possibly because you're afraid of change. This is holding on to a relationship that's really toxic that should be let go of. This is you waiting for a person to return. These are examples. This is you waiting for a very toxic or painful relationship partner to return that didn't serve your highest good. This is you trying to hold on your best to the job you have because the job that you're wanting doesn't exist, or the job you're wanting, it can't happen. It'll never happen. Well, have you tried? Oh, I'm being evicted, or I'm being, I'm having to move, or whatever the universe is bringing in for a new opportunity for change for you. You're seeing it as a challenge, and you're actually turning it into a negative thing instead of saying, okay, universe, well, this is an upgrade. There's something that you're trying to show me. There's somewhere you're trying to take me. I have been asking for these things, so here's an opportunity for change for me. Help me get through it. If I got to get through it, help me get through it with ease, and help me transition through this effortlessly. Okay? Instead of doom and gloom. Oh my God, hit the rocks. Oh my God, it's a challenge. And everything is going to go wrong. I love y'all. I want the best for you. Think about it, because that's what I see happening here. That's what I see happening here. And when you can get into balance and do this healing dance, some of you it's some deep healing, but you're holding on to these challenges, whether they be people or things or your own mindset. You're the only one that can change it. And again, some of you, please seek counseling or therapy to assist you in moving past or beyond some traumatic situations and things that maybe you've been holding on to for quite some time. That's not for everybody, but it's for somebody. Everything always goes wrong. Oh, woe is me. Poor me. I can't. I love y'all, and I'm here to help, but that is your mindset, and ain't nobody in charge of your thoughts but you. Ain't nobody in charge of how you feel about you or think about you and life in general. Only you. So think about it today, tomorrow, and the next day. Put it down on paper. Put it down in a notebook and actually reflect on what your negative thinking is. How do you think about everything? What are your thoughts? Fred, final message to close this out for Pisces. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. Share your gifts. I told you some of you are healers, some of you are therapists, some of you are leaders. And in whatever respect, honor that and respect it and appreciate it. You're given those talents and those gifts not for anything other than for what you want. Do you desire to be an artist, a teacher, a healer, a leader? You understand? Appreciate the fact that you are and share your gifts. But not only that, share it with yourself. The best advice I can give you right now, I will give you this. Pisces, from what I'm feeling and from where I feel you're at, most of you that are going to resonate, is the best advice that I can give you is, what would you tell your best friend if your best friend was to sit down with you and talk to you? If you were to sit down with your best friend and your best friend came towards you as if they were you and talked about you and your life and the things you've gone through just as if you've experienced them. They've experienced the same thing. And they were to tell you that, how would you feel about the way they speak, the way they think? And what advice would you give them moving forward? That's typically the best advice to take. Your own. There's a shift that needs to happen, and you're the one carrying the burdens here. It's all up to you on whether or not to change it. A new day, baby. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitches. It's a new dawn, a new day. That's beautiful. 10 of Swords and the sunshine. That's what I'm seeing in this card. So, thoughts, doubts, fears, worries, concerns, insecurities, limiting beliefs, fears of anything. Betrayals, endings, all of it. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. You've already gotten through it. Now it's time to see the sunshine. Let's see it clearly for what it was. Let's see what that was meant to teach you, what you've learned from it, and what you desire better because of it. And let's focus more on the better because of it, because there's a lot of things that are coming in here for you, and you turn them down or you see them as a challenge and you stumble over them and it freaks you the hell out, and that's okay. But you don't get the shift for the better because you automatically think the worst. It's time to start seeing things clearly. The universe gives you an opportunity. Why? Thank you, universe, for this opportunity. Why are you giving me this opportunity? There's a lesson in that. Is it because I'm manifesting it from a negative state of what I've been thinking and feeling? Or is this something that can benefit me moving forward? Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. Damn! Fred, thank you. I wish I was this good. Fred's amazing. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotion or guilt. Guilt, shame, blame, whatever. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. What the hell did I just say? It doesn't get any better than that. Them's the words, them's the messages. That one card summed up the entire 3 months overview. The entire 3 months overview. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Them's the words, them's the messages. I hope that you got a message. I hope you enjoyed the show. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Oh man, check out my book. The links are in the description box below the video. All of my information. Check out the things that I got for you. If you're new here, I got free stuff for you. Gifts and prizes and all kinds of surprises down in the description box. Check out my other channels here on the YouTube. I have 5. Please join and help me grow those tribes. It does not matter when you watch this. It is timeless. There's more than likely a message for you at that time. You are drawn to it. Pisces, in any area of your chart, okay? If you just want to watch because you're a watcher and you want to see what the show is all about, welcome to the show. I love you all. And that was pretty intense, but I hope you got the message. I damn sure did. I'm tired of hearing you screaming from the inside. It's time to make some bold moves and take some bold action in your life. And that is what being a leader, a wise leader, and being courageous means. Is, you know what? Sometimes we get complacent. Sometimes we get into a comfort zone and we get scared to take action. Well, maybe it's time to take action. Because what you're doing is you're getting tired of being complacent and staying in the same spot and doing the same thing over and over. So what you going to do about it? It's up to you. It's not my life, it's yours. Make your choices, use your discernment, and drop your comments and your likes. Until next time, you know